What if we're all born with spiritual potential, waiting to awaken? A power that has been spoken of for thousands of years, one of the world's greatest mysteries. Many have heard the word, but very few understand its true meaning. Some believe it is only a symbol. Others believe it is only a philosophy. What if Kundalini is a living reality, within every one of us? A silent potential waiting to awaken. To understand Kundalini, we must understand ourselves. The word Kundalini comes from ancient Sanskrit. It has often been described as a coiled energy, resting silently within every human being. Not something we create, but something we are born with. Like a seed waiting to grow, its potential already exists. The question is not whether the potential is there, but whether it can awaken. This question has inspired seekers for centuries. Across history, many spiritual traditions have described an inner awakening. Different cultures used different words, but they often pointed toward the same transformation. A transformation that begins within. Not through force, but through natural awakening. Just as a flower blossoms when the conditions are right, our inner potential can unfold naturally. There is no struggle in nature, only growth, at the right time. What happens when this inner potential begins to awaken? The first change is not outside, it is within. Our thoughts gradually become quieter. The mind becomes more peaceful. Our attention becomes clearer. We begin feeling more connected with ourselves and with others. Perhaps this is what humanity has sought all along. A true awakening is not measured by experiences, but by the quiet transformation of everyday life. We become more patient, more forgiving, more compassionate, more joyful. Not because life becomes perfect, but because we begin changing from within. Inner transformation becomes visible in everything we do. The greatest miracle is becoming a better human being. This journey has never belonged to one religion or to one culture. It belongs to every human being. Because every human heart longs for peace. Every human mind seeks truth. Every human spirit longs to grow. Perhaps Kundalini helps that growth unfold naturally. Naturally. Effortlessly. Just as every seed already carries the promise of a magnificent tree. But how do we begin this journey? Not by forcing change, but by becoming more aware. Awareness begins with silence. Silence allows us to hear ourselves more clearly. And gradually, our attention becomes more peaceful. Our hearts become more open. Our lives become more meaningful. This is the beginning of true inner awakening. The greatest discoveries are often the quietest. They happen within us. Without noise. Without struggle. Just as nature grows effortlessly, our inner potential can also unfold naturally. Perhaps the potential has always been waiting within. Waiting to be discovered. Waiting to awaken. Not through belief alone, but through living experience. An experience that transforms the way we think. The way we feel. The way we live. And the way we see the world. Perhaps this has always been humanity's greatest journey. The journey toward our true self. A journey open to every human being. The greatest power within us is not power over others. It is the awakening of our own spirit. If this documentary inspired you to discover the living power within, continue exploring humanity's universal spiritual heritage, together. The universal self. One truth, many paths, one self.